My people, wonders they say shall never end. According to the information at hand right now, they said pAPete has been able to contact our beautiful royal Quime based on yUl present condition and situation. Now, the news surrounding pAPete's contact with Quime is shocking. My people, it is very, very shocking. They have come out and explained to some people very close to, the Edochies. They said pAPete went to yUl doctor. And on contacting the doctor, he was begging the doctor to let Quime and have a visit until let Quime visit and yUl doctor. But the doctor said those are not ethics of professional doctors. He cannot ask Quime to come and visit him in his private hospital because pAPete wanted the doctor to talk to Quime bet in his private hospital because pAPete on his own side, he wanted to go to the hospital while Quime is there. I don't know if people are getting it. That is what they said. So then the doctor now told him that Quime is very, very intelligent from the likes of what he has seen. And he will not like in any way bring down his career. He now explained pAPete all what it takes and also the ethics of medicine. So pAPete now said, okay, he is going to do it the other way round. So that was how pAPete was able to contact our Quime as we got to hear everything. And people, when I say this is shocking and it is crazy, believe me. But I would like to greet each and every one of you. First of all, welcome back to our channel. We have come back again. This is Jessie Quime. Please, thank you so much for everything. But please, I want to beg you to continue supporting Quime because these are crucial times and she really needs your support. Pray for her, support her business, and then again, kindly drop your comments down in the comment section. We'll continue from there. Thank you so much. So my people, pAPete now contacted our queen. So on talking to her, he now told Quime that he has to tell Quime something and it is very, 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 very delicate. So they say Quime did not even pay him much attention because remember, pAPete has been pestering Quime, telling her so many things. So Quime did not know what is that delicate that the issue is. So at the same time, she did not even pay him so much attention, but she was like, let me just give him that benefit of doubt and let me respect him as an elderly person that he is, and as he called me, let me give him that honor. So pAPete on his own side, as we were able to know, they said pAPete now told Quime that he is very sorry for telling Quime this, but there is something very, very delicate and important that is happening to her husband. That was how pAPete put the whole thing. So Quime was, who is my husband? I don't think I have a husband now, and I don't think I am in a position to even cater for anybody's, situation. I am not having a husband now. pAPete was now reminding Quime that she should not forget that yUl is still with her, irrespective of the fact that they don't stay together. There is a lot that is going on, and they cannot ignore the fact that they are still husband and wife. So it is legal for him to refer yUl as her husband because he is the legal husband of her. So maybe Quime wants to forget that part, but it is not yet certain that the divorce has been finalized. So still at that, they are still husband and wife. That is why he had to refer yUl as Quime's husband. So pAPete, as we heard, he now furthered and told Quime that him calling Quime should believe that it is not just because he wants to talk to Quime or he wants to, pull her legs for something or the other. It is real facts that is happening right now. And there is nobody entitled to know about this aside from our queen. That there is no any other woman entitled to know about this aside from our queen. Because Quime, she is the one at the front. Other ones may be around. pAPete Edochie was explaining Quime, and at the same time, like trying to remind her that you still have some duties as you are still the wife, the official wife of my son. So I cannot go and tell any other person if I don't tell you. You are the one entitled to know this because it is your right. My people, they give right to people when they want to give right to people. In situations like this, is when Ebubedike remembers that Quime has some certain rights on his son, yUl Edochie. But in other situations, pAPete Edochie, he doesn't even remember that Quime exists. But now, he called Quime and he was telling Quime that it is her right to know. Can you imagine? Playing with somebody's emotions. But then again, Quime has already known how they behave. She has already known 90% of everything they do. So they said Quime was like listening to Ebubedike. So pAPete Edochie now told Quime that where can they meet? It is not something they can talk on phone. It is very delicate to the extent that him, before he even decided to call Quime, he had to think twice and think and think and think. And at the end of the day, he said, okay, fine, let me call her, because if I don't call her, who else will I be able to call? She is supposed to be the one to know about this. Quime now told pAPete that she is not available. That as a matter of fact, she has so much things pending that she has not been able to even meet up. Telling pAPete Edochie that they will meet somewhere, it is deceiving herself and also lying to pAPete Edochie, which is something she doesn't want to do. She just feels to be plain and just sincere. She doesn't have time to discuss with pAPete Edochie physically. It was what Quime told Ebubedike. My people, when pAPete Edochie come here, as Quime said all this, they said pAPete Edochie was like, why is Quime always busy when it is anything concerning him, the Edochies, most especially yUl? Why is Quime always putting in an excuse or the other in anything that concerns them? Anyway, he don't want Quime to feel as if they are hiding information. Oh God. They don't want to hide any information from her, because this is something that Quime supposed to also be aware of. After all the mystery, pAPete Edochie was telling Quime this, was telling Quime that. They now say Quime asked pAPete Edochie to be open and let him spill it out. Since he has called, let him just spill everything out. Hey, my people, they say Ebubedike was like, me Edochie, there is something that I can tell you right now that you will even take serious. I am telling you this because it is what it is right now. It is what it is. Not as if I don't want to let you and live your free life. No. We want you to live your free life. But at the same time, there are some responsibilities as a mother and still as a wife that you have been failing to do when it comes to your husband's side. But I want to tell you something. There is yUl Edochie's doctor that he has to see you. How can both of you meet so that he will give you a report of yUl Edochie? My people, at that time when pAPete Edochie now said yUl Edochie's doctor is going to give Quime a report, they said Quime was like, what kind of report? I didn't request for any report. The last time I checked, if there is anyone that requests for any report, that should be the court. Maybe they want to check something. But as for me, I never requested for any report, let alone yUl Edochie's own. My people, this was what Quime was even dragging with pAPete Edochie. Say she doesn't even want to know anything concerning yUl Edochie. That was when pAPete now tell Quime that there is no problem, that they are going to send everything through DHL so that the documents will not get missing. Once Quime gets the document, please, she should kindly open them, and if she doesn't understand anything inside the document, let her meet somebody competent, that is a doctor, because anybody that can explain to her in details, because it is very, very delicate what are inside the envelope. He wanted in a situation whereby Quime will be here, yUl Edochie's doctor will be here, and if possible himself will be there, so that Quime will understand every single thing. Quime no answer pAPete Edochie as we hear him. So pAPete now told Quime that you will get to see the envelope and the documents and everything. Please don't forget, once you get the documents, you get the envelope, you've gone through it. If you understand, it will be very much nice, so you can sign. But if you don't understand, please let us know. If you don't want to contact me, contact anybody, but just let us know. Contact somebody that you feel that you can just trust in this our family. Contact the person. Quime said no now. That if she doesn't understand anything, she will call pAPete Edochie. There is only for her to contact so many people. Now Quime can open envelope. Remember this envelope that Quime is opening? It was in one of the doctors of yUl Edochie. Yes, it was in his office. So they don't stamp do it everything, and it carried even yUl Edochie, his name and everything. My people, so the letter now arrived. They were documents, not letters. People said they were just like documents, more of documents than letter. So Quime, because pAPete Edochie told her that she should expect the DHL and parcel, they said Quime did not use her hand to open the documents. She didn't use her hand to open them. She has already informed her domestic staff, especially the gate and domestic staff, that please, if this kind of parcel arrives, pick it up on my behalf. Even if I am at home, don't bother to call me to sign. Let the courier service guy know that I gave you an order for you to sign for me. So don't bother to call me. So Quime was like trying to distantiate, don't wanting to have a personal and direct contact with the parcel, because in the past, trust me, our Quime has seen a lot from these people. They have done so much. So Quime was trying to avoid so many things. That was why they said Quime now told the domestic servant that please don't just try to call me. Pick it up on my behalf, and you can later let me know. The parcel arrived, and they just did exactly what Quime ordered them. So after much more, they now told Quime that the parcel has arrived since, so it is with them. Quime said there is no problem. She's going to pick it later. So that letter that Quime said, Quime did not pick it on her own. She now went and looked for a man that always prays for her, because that man is a Catholic and Reverend Father, with a very, very good, nice, and very strong Reverend Father. So Quime told the Catholic Reverend Father everything, that see what is going on. I have a parcel for my father-in-law. If you can just lay your hands on it and pray for me, pray for the parcel before we can open it, I will be very much grateful. Because I don't want to just, do things that I will regret later. The Reverend Father said there is no problem, that he will be coming. So the following day, they said the Reverend Father now came. He picked the parcel on his own. He picked it. He now sprinkled and holy water, and he now sprinkled all over the parcel like that, and used olive oil as well in his own hands before they said he was able to open the parcel. After a little short prayer, they now opened the parcel, and while they were on it, the Reverend Father told Quime that this is strictly doctor and report. So we don't know how to go about it, but I have a friend that I will call. He's a doctor, and he will be very pleased and happy to help. Lo and behold, they say that doctor, that is the Reverend Father's friend, he arrived. So they now went somewhere. They did not enter inside the house with the parcel. So they were in the compound, the premises. So Quime, they now asked Quime that he should just not be close to the parcel, because they want to, check everything. So the friend now came. He was saying that they cannot keep the parcel here. Quime said, why? I never even see what's in the inside. They now told her that not be ordinary parcel, first of all. Secondly, what they are writing here, from what we have been able to see, your father-in-law is letting you know that parcel is for you, personally for you, and once you take it, you should call him so that he will finish up what he's supposed to finish up through phone for your head. Quime say she doesn't understand. Through phone for her head. Is it a plot something? Is it a plan something? How come my father-in-law is even, they said that she should open the parcel. Well, when she now opened the parcel, it was lo and behold that yUl Edochie's doctor has described everything. That was why the doctor was even there. But yUl Edochie's doctor has said everything. He now said that yUl Edochie, they cannot leave yUl Edochie alone in the report. They cannot even make him to be overthinking. They cannot stress him for anything. That yUl Edochie needs a place of where he will receive a lot of love, affection, and a lot of care. Because according to the report where they gave Quime, when they explained Quime everything, yUl Edochie, if it by himself on his own, that means he get problem. That means person way if he just stay on his own and by himself, because the symptoms are there. So the doctor now even explained that yUl Edochie, this is not the best time for him to divorce. That's how the doctor now wrote, because of waiting way they just discovered he has, that he can just by himself. So this report is for to whom it may concern. That's how the doctor put it, for them to know that if they should try to push yUl to divorce, it is not his will, first of all. And then they cannot even decide to divorce anything now, because they must first of all stabilize yUl Edochie. What it passed through, they must stabilize it. Then they will be able to see if they can work on the divorce, because yUl Edochie had they messed up. We don't know what the doctor said. We cannot even attest, because people were like saying that maybe the doctor is right because yUl Edochie has changed. Meanwhile, other people say that is a lie, that the doctor himself, he knows that it is not all that like that, that yUl Edochie, how he go by himself. But the doctor wrote that yUl Edochie, if it dey by himself, and people, so divorce should not be contemplated, should not even be something they will be looking forward of doing very soon. First of all, they must stabilize yUl Edochie and give him some free days for him to know exactly what he wants to do, and then they can now divorce. All these ones were just conditions and conditions and conditions, just because yUl is finding it difficult to pick a pen and ask where he can sign and sign. My people, yUl Edochie himself, he knows that all what is going on, my people, it is something else. So they were like telling Quime that this is not the best time for even them to further with the divorce, because yUl, if he by himself, so he himself, he be danger for himself. So all these things and more, they come to tell Quime. Can you imagine? They want to tell Quime, oh, we don't know if it's for her to call and stop the divorce, or if it's for her to understand that yUl is not okay, true, or if it's for her to even say, okay, she doesn't want to continue with all this and go back to yUl. We still don't know. What is their aim of telling Quime that yUl not fit and divorce, because what they are saying is that yUl fit by himself on his own, and that will not be funny. My people, they say Quime, when they explained to her everything, she said please they should burn the letter. She told the man that used to help her pray that please he should burn the letter, that there is no time for any sentiment in her own side. My people, Quime, she don't harden up. She don't harden up. That there is no time for any sentiment in her own side. When the day reaches, she will still go to court, and when they ask her to sign, she will sign. And if yUl Edochie is not coming, they will now have to do the needful, because more than 2 years is not more than 2 days. So they said, Quime said. This is to let you know that Quime is up, and very, very much agile when it comes to all this. She is ready. She has decided that nothing is going to set her back. Even when they told Quime that yUl fit by himself, Quime said that is a distraction. My people, that means she doesn't want to know again. They should not distract her. My people, Quime, she has made up her mind. While yUl they say he fit by himself. Now wow. Anyway, let me draw my curtain and rest my case here. This is what you get when you fail to plan well in your life. you will be full of regrets. This na Jessie Queen. I will be back in a jiffy.